Do you remember the story of Job from the Bible? Job believed in God and he had this big happy family with lots of money and lots of animals, lots of land. Then he lost it all. In one day, natural disasters and war took all that he loved. When Job explained why he still believed in God after all that tragedy, he said, this brilliant insight from Job chapter 2, he says, "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" I love that insight because it shows me what was in his heart. It shows that he knows the things he likes are part of God's plan, and the things he doesn't like can also be part of God's plan. It's all a gift from his Father who loves him. I love that those words are recorded in the Bible because they have helped millions of people deal with hard times. But sometimes I have trouble dealing with good times. You ever had this? Have you ever had it where you get a new job and somebody tries to congratulate you for it, but you push back on it a little bit? I sometimes push back on experiencing the joy that God is giving me, saying, "Oh, it's nothing." Or somebody compliments your outfit. They say, "You look great today." And you say, classic line, right? "Oh, this old thing." Sometimes when I have a reason to celebrate, I push back on experiencing the joy that God is giving me. But what's wild is you would never talk to a friend like that. Right? How awkward would that be? Your friend is showing you their new apartment. They're so excited. "Hey, look at this beautiful place." And you say, "Whatever, it's not that cool." It would be so awkward. It would be funny if it weren't so cringy. You'd never say that to a friend because it's not nice. And it's not nice when you say it to yourself either. That's why God says exactly the opposite. In James chapter 1, verse 17, he says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights." Every good and perfect gift comes from God. God did not just give you the bare minimum. No, he gave his one and only Son to take away the sins of the world with his death and resurrection. But God didn't stop there. He provides food for all people, believers and unbelievers. He gives all his children specialized talents so they can contribute to our world. God blesses people. He blesses us with apartments and with pets and with concert tickets and with good times. And every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of our heavenly lights. When God gives you a reason to celebrate, he's celebrating. And you can too. I recently had a chance to relearn that with a dear friend of mine. He had like a long string of relationships that ended badly, a lot of broken hearts. And one day I met him and he had a twinkle in his eye. He had met a girl and I thought the appropriate reaction was a high five, right? Like, this is awesome. But he was playing it cool and he made it seem like it was nothing. He said, "Oh, it probably won't even last." So I whipped out a thought. I stole a thought from the book of Job. I said, "You mean to tell me that you put your heart on the line over and over again and you risk heartbreak and now this beautiful thing happens and you're not even going to celebrate it?" So I stole from Job, should we accept trouble from God and not good? When your Father in heaven gives you something to rejoice about, something to celebrate, he's being kind to you. You can be kind to you too.